This morning for our remarks, I want to introduce three people who helped make this fire station a reality. Mayor Monica Zoltansky, she's a strong advocate for public safety, for strategic planning and economic development, especially in our city center. Her leadership has guided Sandy towards smart growth and ensures the community has a state-of-the-art public safety infrastructure. She will be followed by Chief Ryan McConaughey. He is committed to overseeing this project with attention to detail and attention on the big picture, which is protecting our community and keeping our firefighters safe with the safest possible work environment. Then we will hear from Council Chairperson Brooke D'Souza. She represents the entire council here today, who are advocates for public safety in Sandy City. The council's commitment to every resident's safety and well-being is central to making this day possible. So let's begin with Mayor Zoltansky.
Well, thank you. Good morning, everyone. I feel like a kid on Christmas morning after so much planning and anticipation, all the hard work that's gone into putting this day together. You can't imagine 4 years ago when we first started looking at the need for a new main fire station with Ernest. All the people, all the conversations with residents and our firefighters, and to see you all here today enjoying this beautiful morning. Sunshine ordered by your mayor. Okay, I'll take a little credit for that. I just want to thank you all for being here, and I'm going to keep my remarks focused on what's gone into bringing this station to life. Why here? Why now? Thank you so much to our residents for your support. Without your approval of the fire station bond, we wouldn't be here. To go from our current fire station 31 at 90th South, which we've long outgrown decades ago, to say goodbye to leaking roofs, to decaying infrastructure, broken foundation, complicated floor arrangement, the living quarters for our firefighters, would you believe, they didn't even pass our own fire code. So we could no longer function in that current station, especially with what's coming here in our commercial center in our Cairns district. This location of our new fire station 31 sits in the heart of our Cairns district, where our new growth will be coming. You all know about our housing shortage in Utah. Just east of here, in the coming year, you're going to see a new build with apartments and new residences. You're going to see a project for owner-occupied affordable housing between the fire station and the RSL Stadium, America First Field. This is the heart of the future growth of our city, and we needed a station that could support that. As a well-planned city, you can't retrofit your infrastructure once the building arrives. We needed to be the first, and we needed to lead with commitment and purpose to say, as a city, we are committing to laying out the groundwork and the foundation for our public safety in our Cairns district. So I want to talk a little bit about early 2022 and what the state of our fire department was. And I think it's important for each of you, young and old, new residents and long-term residents, to understand we were losing firefighters at record numbers, and they weren't beginner rookie firefighters. They were mid-career, upper career captains, serious experienced firefighters who knew every neighborhood, the shorthand names. Where's Alta Canyon Rec? Where's Pepperwood? Where's Quarry Bend? They were going to other departments because we weren't keeping up with pay. Our facilities were failing. We didn't have enough resources dedicated to taking care of those who put everything on the line. The first thing that came to mind, the purpose, that was Chief Klein explained to me why we were losing so many personnel, was we were only sending out 2 firefighters on an engine. So if you look at the trucks behind you, I'd like you to turn and see that we've got 4 firefighters on an engine. The ladder truck is 4. That has transformed and leveled up the safety to national standards. Our minimum staffing level is 3 on an engine, and now we're just starting to send 4 in an engine. 4 years ago, it was just 2. Our engines might arrive at an emergency, at a terrible auto accident, or at a fire, but they always had to wait for backup. Now Sandy firefighters are fortified with equipment and personnel to go in and start the job of saving lives immediately when they arrive on the scene. This has been a game changer, and it wouldn't be possible without the people of Sandy and the City Council committing to fund the personnel, fund the revenue, fund the career tracking so that we now can sustain long-term committed firefighters. They are the lifeblood of public safety, and I want to take a minute to explain that so each of you know the increased revenue, the property tax bond that was approved in November 2023. Your tax dollars are going exactly where promised, and you are looking at it in the men and women of the Sandy Fire Department today, and you are looking at it at this beautiful new facility. It went exactly as promised. That has been my commitment as mayor and the commitment of the City Council. So I want to give our residents who support the funding, the revenue sources to make this possible, I give all the credit to Sandy residents. And now the location. Why such a big location for an area that really doesn't have a lot of housing? Just wait, the housing is coming. Hundreds or even thousands of new homes between 90th South and 106th South, between I-15 and tracks, in our commercial center, in our transit corridor. That's where Sandy residents say they want new homes for their families. They want younger people to be able to move in, take tracks to work. They want the height. They want the taller buildings. They want the new restaurants, the new businesses, all the things that shape a modern, more urban center right here in Sandy. We're ready for it. The bays are built, 5 bays, longer bays, not just to accept the equipment today, but the equipment of a future fire department that includes a tiller truck that's almost 50 feet long. You've seen other departments, Draper has them, South Jordan has them, the tiller trucks. There's a driver in the front and a cab in the back. These bays are built to accommodate a future tiller truck for our city. Those will be able to reach the heights of the soccer stadium, of the Mountain America Credit Union building, of the new buildings that are coming in at Southtown Mall with the hockey training facility. So it's not just built for today's Sandy's needs, it's built for future Sandy's needs. And I look at this, the investment of our residents, as a gift to future Sandy. Now, this is going to be the future hub of Sandy's sports entertainment area. And our city center, our build out is underway. The new Monroe Street to our east is almost ready. No longer, this will be Old Monroe Street. New Monroe Street is going to come up right to 9400 South off of 90th South. It's almost ready for its own ribbon cutting in a couple of weeks. But this fire station is not just a house to store equipment. It's a home that builds community, and we see that today. It's to support our visitors, to support training and education, emergency preparedness. This will be the future site of our emergency headquarters if there is a catastrophe or disaster in Sandy. Now, our firefighters risk their lives on the daily. They rush in when others rush out. And as mayor, as your city leader, my promise is that they have all the tools that they need to stay as safe as possible to return home to their families safely after every shift. Soon we're going to have the ribbon cutting and the opening of the fire station, and you'll be able to tour the new living quarters for the firefighters themselves. Who here would like to live with their coworkers for a 48-hour shift? Show of hands, anybody thinks that's what our firefighters do? They live with their coworkers. Oh, the firefighters are raising their hands. Okay, that shows good solidarity there, guys. So it is their home, and it is our city's home base for community, for refuge, for safety. So in closing, as your mayor, I would like to offer up a mayor's prayer and a mayor's blessing on this special home. For a blessing on this house, may it always be a place of readiness and refuge, for preparedness, for valor, not just for those who work here, but for all the people of Sandy and the community they serve. And as mayor, I usually wear a red cowboy hat, but at this moment, I'm going to put on my fire hat and announce and declare as Sandy Mayor, on behalf of the people of Sandy, I officially declare Fire Station 31 open to the public. Thank you. And now Chief Conde.
Thank you, Mayor, for those gracious comments. We appreciate your support and all that you've done for us in public safety. What a great day. What a great morning. Good morning to everyone. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for participating, if you did, in our pancake breakfast. And they may not hear, they may be cleaning up, but I want to thank all those who helped cook and prepare and clean and get that ready. So it's a tremendous honor for me to stand here today as we officially open the doors to the new Sandy Fire Station 31, a place that will serve not only as a home base for our firefighters, but as a cornerstone of safety for the entire community. This is a proud moment, not just for our department, but for the city as a whole. First, I want to express my sincere thanks to all who made this possible. Mayor Monica Zoltansky. Without her persistence, guidance, and leadership, I am certain that we would not be standing here today. City Council representatives, thank you. I am the support that you offered during this whole process. City leadership, including Shane Pace and Martin Jensen, who are part of the selection committee and attended the weekly meetings with me during this construction process. Chiefs Rosenkrantz, Klein, and Bassett for their leadership and push to start this process. AJC Architects, Heber Slaver, for his vision on the building design and guidance throughout the 2-year process. Big D Construction, Team Steve Kiefer, Matt Heslop, Jason Gates, Al Tukuafu, Josh Gardner, Colton Cook, Jared Christensen, and Dave Hernandez, and Matt Johnston for the hard work and efforts through the exhausting days of construction and overcoming obstacles. And especially to our community, members who have supported this project every step of the way. Your commitment to public safety has brought this station from blueprint to reality. Thank you. This new station is more than bricks, mortar, and steel. It is a statement that this city values readiness, professionalism, and above all, the lives of the people who call it home. As fire chief, I know firsthand the demands of this job, the long hours, the physical and emotional toll, the unpredictability of the next call. Our firefighters don't just work here, they live here during their shifts. They eat together, they train together, and respond together as a family. That's why this building matters. It gives our crews the space and resources they need to do their jobs safely and effectively. It's designed with their health, wellness, and efficiency in mind. Because when we take care of our firefighters, they can take better care of this community. We built this station not just for today's needs, but the challenges of tomorrow, with modern apparatus bays that we see here, upgraded equipment, and facilities that support training, readiness, and resilience. But let me be clear, the strength of this station will never be found in its walls. The real strength will always lie in the men and women who wear the uniform, who run towards danger when others run away, and who show up day after day to protect life, property, and each other. So today we are opening more than a new station, we are opening a new chapter, written with gratitude for those who came before us. To our retired firefighters, thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice, your bravery, and your enduring spirit. May this station stand as a tribute to your service. To my fellow firefighters, this is your house. I'm proud of the work you do. He comes from Klein. And I hope this new station reflects just how valued and vital you are to this city. To our community, thank you for trusting us. Thank you for investing in your fire department. We will continue to serve with honor, professionalism, and unwavering commitment. And to everyone who played a role in this project, you've not just built a fire station, you've strengthened a community. So let's cut this ribbon and begin a new chapter, one grounded in service, safety, and pride. Thank you.
Well, good morning, everyone. Wow, what an exciting day. What an amazing turnout from our community for this amazing facility. If you're like me, you've probably driven past this site on I-15 for months, watching it transform from a blueprint into this stunning state-of-the-art facility.
We'll have more on
First
Channel
off,
2.
I want to recognize a few key groups. My
5 and
colleagues on the Sandy City Council, Mayor Zoltan.